Hey, what's up, guys? My name is True Underdog, here to count down the top 10 best supers in Injustice: Gods Among Us. Keep in mind that the moves in this list are rated by their practicality, not style. I did want to wait for the last DLC characters to come out before making this list. However, things have gotten a little stale for this game lately. So, without any further delay, let's start the countdown. Number 10. Batman's The Dark Knight. This super tracks your opponent's location, but is too slow to punish most attacks. It doesn't do very much damage on its own either. However, it works perfect mid-combo thanks to its high versatility and lack of damage scaling. Plus, thanks to his trait, Batman doesn't need meter to pull off 40% damage combos, which is why you see his super used so often at tournaments. It may be versatile, but it's practically useless outside of combos, so here it lies in wait, at number 10. Number 9. Scorpion's Welcome to the Netherrealm. This super is unique because it crosses up your opponent, making it very useful for punishing keep-away characters. It also does above average damage on its own, and does good damage during combos as well, thanks to its small damage scaling. It also switches sides, allowing you to escape the corner and turn the tables on your opponent. However, the super is a bit slow, and somewhat difficult to combo into. Plus, Scorpion does rely heavily on meter for nearly all of his combos, so here his super rests at number 9. Number 8. Flash's Speed Zone. This super does good damage on its own, and is incredibly easy to combo into. In fact, a short combo will do around 45% damage by itself. It has a good hitbox and travels full screen as well. Combine it with his trait, and you have a super that can punish nearly any projectile from full screen. Unfortunately, Flash also relies on meter to pull off high damaging combos, so you won't see his super used very often. So, I'm afraid it has to stop here, at number 8. Number 7. Lobo's the Main Man. The super's name speaks for itself. This move is easily capable of doing over 50% damage after just a short combo. It has good reach horizontally, but not vertically. It doesn't do much damage by itself either. Also, Lobo relies heavily on meter to pull off his crazy high damaging combos. While this super is incredible, it's still not enough to free him from the bottom of the tier list. So, the Main Man rests at number 7. Number 6. Grundy's Gravedigger. This super puts fear into anyone within Grundy's reach. All of his attacks turn into grabs, and his jump arc increases drastically, allowing him to quickly move in on his victims. If set up properly, it can be nearly impossible to escape. Not to mention, its armor allows him to muscle through nearly all keep-away characters. The super does 37% damage on its own, which is fair, since it can't be comboed into. However, when combined with his Pain Chain, it does 44% damage. Also, Grundy doesn't need meter to pull off damaging combos, thanks to his Pain Chain. Still, the super isn't versatile enough to make it further down the list. It rests in peace at number 6. Number 5. Killer Frost's Endless Whiteout. This super tracks the opponent, and is unique because it's the only super that hits low. It does good damage on its own, and does massive damage when added to a basic combo. Add in her trait, and you have one of the most damaging mid-screen super combos in the game. It doesn't hurt that Frost can do nearly 40% damage on just one bar of meter. She can do similar damage with no meter at all if you utilize her trait. However, her super is rather slow, and only hits opponents who are close to the ground, which really does limit its usefulness in combat. So it's frozen in place at number 5. Number 4. Harley Quinn's Mallet Bomb. This super is faster than it looks, and also doubles as a projectile if you're far away. It's also great for placing your opponent in the corner since it travels so far across the screen. Not to mention, it's easy to combo into, and one of the few supers that can actually be comboed after as well. If comboed properly, it can easily do over 50% damage. What's crazy is that Harley can do over 40% damage without using any meter at all. Unfortunately, comboing after the super feels awkward, and there's not really that much Harley can do in the short period of time that she's given. So, she ends with a bang at number 4. Number 3. Bane's Break the Bat. This super is fast, covers a good distance, and is unblockable to boot. It does above average damage on its own. But just add Venom, and you have the highest damaging super in the game, capable of doing 54% damage on its own. It's easy to combo into as well, making it strong and versatile. Plus, Bane does not need meter to pull off high damaging combos. He can even do 42% damage mid-screen with no meter at all. However, his super does have a limited range, and won't work on airborne opponents, which does make it easy to escape from. Plus, it isn't that hard to stop the luchador in his tracks using projectiles. So, it earns its bronze medal at number 3. Number 2. Green Arrow's Arsenal Assault. This super is unblockable, easy to combo into, and even easier to combo out of. The most basic super combo does over 50% damage. It's also very practical, since Green Arrow uses his trait to extend combos instead of his meter. However, what makes this super even more deadly is that it can be used as an unblockable setup to do even more damage. To show just how deadly these setups can be, here's a corner setup that does a total of 91% damage and is impossible to escape. The only thing limiting this super is its range. That reason alone is why it misses out on claiming the number 1 spot and earns its silver medal at number 2. Number 1. Superman's Kryptonian Smash. It makes sense that a hero with super in his name would have the best super. This move hits overhead, has a large hitbox, and does 34% damage on its own. When combined with his trait, it does 40% damage raw. What's even crazier is that it travels full screen in just a couple of frames, allowing Superman to punish all ranged attacks from full screen. Since it's so versatile, it's understandable why tournament players use it so often. Especially since Superman doesn't need meter to pull off damaging combos. However, the scariest part is how much damage this super can do in basic combos, especially in the corner. When you consider its large versatility and vast practicality, it makes sense why Kryptonian Smash sits above all others as the greatest super move in Injustice: Gods Among Us. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Remember that this countdown is just my personal opinion. It may not reflect your exact views. That being said, come back next time, and as always, I love you!